Hi, friends. So today we're gonna cover Google Calendar as our tech tool. So, without further ado, this is one of my favorite tools. So we're just gonna hop right in. Just gonna share my screen. Okay, awesome. I hope you guys can all see my Google Calendar here. So I'm actually an avid Google Calendar user, but it's really cool. I love the color coding, love the way it's laid out. So let's actually start with the layout of it. So there's several ways you can have it laid out. If you like to look at your day as a day view, you can do that. If you like the week view, which is my favorite, you can do a view by the month. I do know several people who like the monthly view. And there is also a 4-day view, so you can do 4 days at a time. And year, I guess, if that makes you happy, right? I guess schedule is the other version with or as well. Um, so if you just want to see the events that are coming up, you can do that. So I'm going to go back to week view because that is my favorite view. I love to see my week as a whole. So when you're on Google Calendar, this event or calendar currently has no events. So on the side here, left-hand bottom side, you can see the calendars that you have. So I have my main calendar. I have a birthdays calendar, which I can turn off. So there's no birthdays on. Let's say I had a birthday today. So here, let's just, for the purpose of, I guess I am not able to do this. Let's cancel out of this. So if I want to do an event, and it is just on my regular calendar, I will just drag and drop however long this event is. And so yeah, you'll just drag this into place and then this little screen will pop up. And just gonna move my microphone so I can type here. I'm sure you guys can still hear me. And then you'll just label it whatever you want it to be. So I'm just going to put booked for the sake of this. Okay. And then you can change your time again here if you need to, if you got it wrong when you were dragging and dropping it. If it's an all day event, it will shift it up here. You can do that as well. You can select if you want it to repeat daily, weekly, monthly on the first Wednesday. So there's tons of options. You can also custom repeat it, which is really nice. You can add your guests. So you just essentially go through the steps, right? So if you're inviting someone, add them there. If you want to do a Google Meet out of it, or you can actually connect Zoom as well. So if I were to get rid of the Google Meet, I could also, it's not letting me do it. I think you would have to set it up here on the sideline in the apps section. Yeah, so you would just click Zoom and connect Zoom through here. And then once it's connected, what it will do is whenever this is not selected, it's like a drop down and you can just select Zoom instead of Google Meet. However, if you don't use Zoom, Google Meet works perfectly fine. You can add your location if it's an in-person event. And also there's a huge description section, right, where you can add files, you can link things, all of that good stuff. If you have multiple calendars, which I do not right now, but those would be over here on the left-hand side. So if I had a Fabienne personal and a Fabienne business, this would turn into a drop down and you would be able to select which calendar you want it to be on. So then if you were to deselect this, so let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to leave it on this calendar, mark it as busy. If you want reminders, you can set them here as well. And then we'll go ahead and save this. Okay. So if I don't want to see this calendar anymore, I can just literally deselect it and all those events will disappear. So it's really nice if you want to separate your personal from business and don't always want to see everything, or select your fun activities from your business calendar. You just create separate calendars and then make sure those events are on that specific calendar and it will deselect it if you unselect it. Okay. So that's how you can add a booking to your calendar. It does automatically show you all holidays. So if we actually go back to last week, it'll show you Memorial Day. And then obviously into the future as well. Over here, you have this neat little thing where you can see your month as a whole, which I really love. I need this a lot for when I'm doing like billing and I need to know what dates are for like the week and things like that. Then you can also have it as a task manager. So that's one of my, let's actually roll into that, the task feature. So over here on this left-hand bar thing, you have your contacts if you need a certain contact pulled. You also have your tasks if you need a task list pulled. So this is a super, super cool feature. So if you like to schedule your tasks into your day, you will love this feature. So let's go ahead and add a test task. Okay. And then you can just take this task and you can either manually go in here and schedule it, or what I like to do is drag and drop this baby. Okay. So I love, like, I will show you guys a quick image of my actual schedule, but I love pulling tasks into my day and like literally lining them up so that I can get all the tasks done. And when I'm done, I just mark it as complete and then it marks it off. And it's like the most satisfying feeling ever. Okay. So that is a really cool feature that, Google Calendar hasn't. The other really neat thing is I love colors. So maybe I want my real schedule to be a nice soft blue, but maybe my tasks are more like an orange feel, right? Like I need to get this stuff done. Tasks are urgent generally. So yeah, they're gonna pop up as orange. There's a ton of other colors here you can choose. You can also add your own color if that's what you want to do. And this goes for every single one of them, right? So I can go into this one, I can go into this one, and I can choose what color. So you can do a super cool color coordinated calendar, which is fun and just makes your day less like bland as a virtual assistant. The next thing I want to show you guys is how to actually add another calendar. There's a little plus right here. So we can add a calendar several ways. So sometimes when you subscribe to someone's like events calendar or something, you can import it, you can get it from a URL, or you can subscribe to it. The other thing is you can create a new calendar. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just call it a test calendar and create it. And then that's where it will eventually, give it some time here. It's creating the calendar. Here we go. Okay. So we don't need to configure that right now, but there is a ton of settings there. So it's going to populate a whole new calendar. So now if I add another event, let's create a test event. I can actually go here and select my test calendar, and then it's going to default to the purple that the calendar is, but I can make it any other color I want. And then I'm going to save it. So now you see if I deselect this, it's going to move that event away from my calendar, which is really neat. Or if I remove this, it's only going to show the test. So it's really like great. You can, really partition your calendar into a lot of different things, because we all know we have a million things going on in our lives nowadays. So the other thing I want to show you guys is the settings feature. So there's the regular settings wheel up here, and there's also the settings from each specific calendar. So let's say, for example, I want to share this calendar with someone else. You'll just click the three buttons there, click on settings and sharing, and it's going to take you into this calendar. You can add a description, do anything that you want to this calendar. But this is the section you really want to, these two sections are really the ones you want to go with. Access permissions for events, okay? So you can make your events public to where if someone sends you is about to send you an invite and they type in your name into their add guest field, they can see the rest of your calendar as free busy, or there's also other options like, I guess only free busy is the option, okay? I never do that. I don't like when people see my calendar. I don't think people need to know when I'm busy or not. As a VA, I would recommend against it. You don't want people to literally be like, oh my God, I know you're not busy. So yeah, just avoid that. And then you can make your calendar available for everybody. So I'm on a business version of Google here. So this will normally not be a setting if you're using Gmail personal, but if you are working for one of your clients and they are using Gmail for business, you will see this feature. And basically it means that everybody within the VA Beehive is going to see my calendar. So they're going to see all events. So I usually would do this as free busy only. So if you have a team, if you're an agency or your client is, Essentially what this means is if they have an email and someone else has an email that is like at the VA Beehive or at whatever their company is, they will see, if they go on the calendar, they will see their calendar essentially. Okay. So that's a pretty cool feature they offer. And then scrolling further down, this is where you can share your calendar. So right now my calendar is not shared with anybody, but I can add people here. So for example, I'm going to add my other business. Oops. Sorry, I'm typing with one hand, people. Okay. So my other business here. And then you could choose, you could do, so because it's a business to business, you can only do free busy. But generally, if it's like personal to a business account or personal to something, or business within business, it gives you other options. You can do see all details, make changes to events, so someone else can manage your calendar, make changes and manage sharing. Someone else gets essentially full access, right? So business to another business, it only allows you to do free busy. Okay, so I could send this right now and then my other email would get an invite and I could add this calendar here to that calendar there. So that's how you'll share your calendar with other people. You can set event notification standard settings here, all day notifications, and there's just a lot of different settings where you can really customize what's going on. So I'm gonna hop over to the other settings, which I think takes you to the same place. Yeah, it just takes you to the general section. You can set your language, your time zone, world clock, event settings. There's a ton of different things. Notification settings. Yeah, you name it. It's like working hours, which is popular nowadays. So I can actually put like, when am I available? And then people will be notified if it's out of my office hours. So it'll automatically, let's say I'm in my calendar. Oops. Let's say I'm in my calendar here. I can, if I had invited somebody as a guest and that guest, it was out of their business hours, it would show me like the guest's name and then it would have a little like X next to their name showing me that they're out of office or it's like outside of their hours, right? Anyways, there's like a ton of different things you can do. You can put your office location even if you want to, so people can know where you're working from. And then again, you can do that for every single one of the calendars if you want. So that's pretty much the gist of Google Calendar. There was one more thing I wanted to point out and it's just left me. Oh, it was in here, I believe. Yeah, appearance. You can change your appearance. It can be dark. It can be light dark, depending on like the device, what you have set on your device. I like light, but some people like dark, so I just wanted to point that out. And that is really pretty much everything on what you need to know. It is super intuitive. There's so many things you can do with it. You can add locations, you can add people, you can add tasks, you can color code it. It's a really good tool to know. It's a really good tool to master. Business owners are about 50-50. I actually think it's like 60-40 now, but maybe it's because I attract Google people. I'm not really a Microsoft person. I'm on the Google team. But yeah, so I think it's like 60-40, like 40% of people use Microsoft and most new entrepreneurs, which maybe that's why, because it's my target market, they all use Google Suite. So really great tool for you guys to get to know. Anyways, I'm gonna stop share. That pretty much completes Google Calendar. If you guys have any questions, comment them below. Let me know. I'm here to answer and help in any way I can. And good luck.